Hey everyone, I know it's been a while since I posted a video. My day job has been dominating my time lately, but that's under control again, and I'm excited to get back to my weekly upload. On this episode, we cover the disassembly of the 2012 Suzuki S40 to prepare for the installation of a RYCA RR-1 Bobber Kit. The RYCA kit I have chosen for this build includes a hardtail section, a gas tank, seat, and new exhaust system, plus all the bits needed to complete the project. Ultimately, the goal is to have just an engine and a frame with the front end left. Eventually, the front end will need to be removed to install the included fork lowering kit, but that will have to wait until the hardtail section is installed so the bike can be stabilized on the lift. The disassembly begins with the removal of the seat. Before removing the gas tank, the fuel line needs to be removed from the carb, and the tack cable will need to be disconnected from the engine. The gas tank is a tight fit, so I'll have to work it back and forth in order to release it from the backbone. Once removed, there is an electrical connection underneath that needs to be unplugged before the tank can be removed. Here I am labeling wires for the rear signals. This step can be skipped because there are only a few wires to test when you're ready to install the new lights. The front pulley cover comes off to expose the countershaft nut. If you have someone to help you, you can have them hold the rear brake pedal to keep the wheel from spinning while loosening the countershaft nut. Don't forget to flatten out the lock washer. If you're working alone, you could do like I did and just adjust the brake until the wheel is locked. Just as a heads up, the countershaft nut has red thread lock and is virtually impossible to remove without an impact wrench. Also, you'll need to purchase a 32mm impact driver socket. Odds are your set did not come with sockets that big. Now, pretty much everything behind the engine needs to come out. The side covers need to be removed and the battery box can come out. You will have to look around a little to find all of the bolts, but they are obvious once you get in there and take them apart. To get the airbox out, you first need to remove the carb, otherwise the airbox will not have clearance to get by the frame. Even with the carb out of the way, it is awkward to get the box around the frame and wiring. Then I reinstall the carb for safekeeping. On to the tail section. I used my motorcycle jack to find the sweet spot for removing the axle. The brake adjuster can be disassembled to remove the cable from the lever. Then I can remove the axle and reassemble the adjuster and spacers in the order they came off. Here I discovered that the shock and belt guard need to come off in order to get the belt off. Now with the wheel out of the way, I can remove the bolts that hold on the fender and remove the starter relay that is attached to it. I remove the other shock and the brake cable from the swing arm. Now I could remove the swing arm. last piece to come off is the bracket that holds the exhaust. If this was a California model, this bracket would also hold the charcoal emissions canister. This project will come in 2 phases. Here in this first phase, I'm going to install the kit as RYCA designed it. In phase 2, I will customize it further and make it my own. I am currently researching how to install a Harley-Davidson Springer front end, and I'm designing a new suspension system for the seat. And I am considering converting it to a foot clutch and a hand shift. If there are features you would like to see included in this project, make sure you leave your ideas in the comments. I am also looking for input on the final color. If you would like to get faster updates on my progress, you can like me on Facebook, where I will be posting more frequently for this project. I am also on Google Plus and Twitter at Cycle Disorder. Thanks for watching.